Hi, I'm Mike Knapp. I'm the creator of Mottle. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a ChatGPT style chatbot for your website. Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is create some training information for our bot. We're going to create a bot for Mottle, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. So this is the document I created for the bot that you can find on our homepage. And it's about 9 pages long. It didn't start out to be 9 pages long. It started out to be maybe 2 or 3 pages. And then as I saw people interact with the bot, I've added more information later. You can see that it's split up into these sections, and I've got these special sequence of tokens here, which is 2 equal signs, 2 forward slashes, and then 2 equal signs. You don't need to do this, but it really helps if you can use this sequence of tokens between each little frequently asked question. I've tried to think about all of the different things that people might ask the bot and what the authoritative answer to that question would be. The great thing about Mottle is that it won't go off the script. Or at least it won't. It will try very hard not to go off the script. So if you tell it the answer to something, it will stick to that answer when it's talking to the customer. And it also won't go off and start talking about random things with the customer as well. It will really stick to the script in terms of what you've given it. And of course, it can mix and match different answers as well. So if it gets a question about, can Mottle handle Chinese, for example, and then something around the limitations of Mottle here, which is a different answer, it can actually blend those two answers together and give a really natural response to the customer, which is great. Once you've finished creating your document or documents, you can have multiple documents, but in this case, I've got a single document with all of the information. I'm going to go and download that document. In this case, I'm going to download it as a text file, which is probably the easiest, but you could also save it as a PDF or a Word doc or an open document. We work with lots of different formats. Okay, so that document's now downloaded. Let's jump over to Mottle and create our bot. Okay, so I've logged into Mottle and I'm in a brand new bot. And what I'm going to do now is click on Train Your Bot, and I'm going to drag and drop the document I just downloaded from Google Docs into this window. It's going to upload, and I'll click Finish Upload. And what it's going to do now is, using those special tokens that we use to create the different sections, it's going to cut up this document into small pieces and index each of those little snippets in a special database that we're going to use. Now it's already finished, which is great. So we can now go back to test your bot and we can ask a question. So we can say, what do you support? And it's going to now go and look at that document, and it's going to give us an answer. So I can speak many languages. You can train on your own bot in whatever language. Mottle works in any language supported by OpenAI, which automatically will translate between languages at query time. Yeah, so that's a perfect answer, and it's used a lot of that information that I put in to my document to create that answer, which is great. Great, so we've got a working chatbot now. Let's start sharing it with the world by embedding it on our website. So I'm going to come across here and click on Share Your Bot. And you'll notice here that we've got some API information. So if you want to connect to some other systems via Zapier, you can do that here if you've got a Zapier account. We also have just a simple API that you can use to send chat requests. And that's a sample of that here. But what I want is to embed it on a website. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to allow unauthenticated requests, because we're putting this on a public website. So we want people that are unauthenticated to be able to interact with that bot. And I get to now choose the style of bot that I would like. I want a chat window, and I want it to be in the bottom right of the screen, a more traditional type chat window. So I'm going to leave those settings as is. And then it's simply a matter of clicking copy on the code below, and then either sending that to our web developer, or if we know how to edit HTML, going into our platform of choice, be it Wix or Shopify or whatever, WordPress, whatever you use, and then cutting and pasting this code into your website. Once your chatbot is live on your website, you'll start to get queries from customers, and you'll want to be able to see what they're asking. So the best way to do that is to click on Debug Answers. And on this page, you'll see a list of the various questions that are coming through. And what I can also do on this page is actually come in and click on these document references. And this will actually show you where in the document the bot has pulled its answers from. And so if you find that you're getting an answer that is not ideal, then you can actually come in and make sure that your document is addressing the points that it needs to address in order to answer the customer's question. You can also download this data as a CSV file. The final thing I want to show you very quickly is how you can customize your bot even further. So I'm going to come up here and click on bot settings. And here we have a number of different things that you can tweak. So you can change the name of the bot. You can give your bot a little bit of a personality. So some additional instructions on how your bot should behave. And then some sticky context that gives it further information about its purpose and what kind of business you are, and just anything that's good background information for the bot to know that it's interacting with your customers. You can customize the welcome message here, and also a failure message. So when the bot doesn't know something, you can say like, hey, I don't know that yet, but contact our support team and we'll help you further. And then when you've edited this, be sure to click Save Settings. If you really don't like where your bot is and you want to start all over again, you can click on this Reset Knowledge Base button, which will completely delete all of the information in your knowledge base, and then you can start afresh. It won't delete all of the queries that people have asked you, so you can keep it that way. And of course, if you want a complete clean slate, then you can click on Delete this bot. So that's a tour of Mottle, how it works, and how you can get it embedded on your website very, very quickly. I hope you enjoy building your bot, and if you have any questions at all, please reach out to me. We're a very small team, and I'm more than happy to help you set up your bot so that you have the best of success. Thanks for watching.